Ayo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by PointsBet. Use promo code CHGO when you sign up to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Welcome into Studio B of the CHGO offices in the West Loop of Chicago. It is Tuesday, May 17th, which is an all-important day because it is my co-host, Cody Del Mendo's 31st birthday.
Ooh, yeah, it's not that big a deal, but thank you,
birthday.
brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big enough deal where if you're watching this,
I think a bigger deal is the fact that me and Sean are both here, and it's been like forever since we were in here together. Because even before the office was a sauna, Sean was out, not feeling great.
Yeah,
and okay, you said it. I didn't want to be the guy to say
I had
it.
COVID. Okay, who cares? I had COVID.
Okay, and you were working from home. Like, last time I saw you in person was before the Cubs and Sox played at Wrigley. So
yeah, I mean, it honestly does not feel like it was that long. But yeah, to put it that way, I forgot we were doing shows in my closet for the Sox Cubs series. So that makes it feel very, very long away. I'm very, very happy to be back and to be able to put on real clothes and see people. It is very, very nice to be in here. And it is really beautiful. I'm really glad we fixed the AC because it is very lovely,
comfortable,
and cool in here.
Yeah, it's great.
So nice. And happy birthday, man. Go give Cody a follow on Twitter at Cody_CHGO.
It is interesting. The AC is loud. It's very loud. It comes out like, and that affects, because we're in a studio and our whole company is about like audio and acoustics. So,
Can you hear it now?
No. But like when we're on Studio A, we usually have to cut that air conditioning off. So, listeners, it's not as easy as it seems.
And it was funny because last night, started getting, colder just by the normal day. And, Herb and I were watching the Sox game and they're like, we really don't need to have the air on at this point. And just the noise of turning that one off behind in like the kitchen made me feel so insecure because I was like screaming during the Cubs post with the AC on. And then when it got into extra innings, I was like, Herb, this is a real good game. It's a real intense game right here. It's real fun, a real edge of my seat here. So yeah, the AC is a real game changer and I'm glad to have it back. But happy birthday to Cody. Fun to have you back and fun to be back in the office. Let's see if our bank is treating us nice.
Real quick here, we got a happy birthday all the way from Maui. That's from Lawrence.
The Law Dog.
Big dog, Lawrence. And Lawrence, put the damn phone away.
Yeah, honestly, what are you on your phone, bro?
What are you doing? Come on. This is micromanaging from not even, this is a different state.
Different time zone.
Just go enjoy it. Hang out, kick the feet up. Go hang out. Go eat more pineapple. I saw you enjoying a pineapple. So, appreciate it, though. Happy birthday from the Law Dog. Here's the bank. I'm at $25. Cody's at $58. So a fall for you today, huh?
Oh boy, it's been okay. Actually, I want to say it was my Saturday was real good, and then I lost all of what I made on Sunday, and then and more. So I came into today with $58. But I know me and you both were on Dylan Cease strikeouts,
right?
So made some money there. I also took Dylan Cease 9+ strikeouts at +230. That hit. So 2-0. Today, actually about to be 2-1 because I took Cardinals money line against the Mets because they were throwing Trevor freaking Williams.
Cubs legend.
Yeah, Cubs legend Trevor Williams. And Cardinals about to lose to the Mets. That's 3-1, top of the ninth. There's still a chance, I guess, but I doubt that they're going to win that game.
Yeah,
So,
but hey, 2-1 still not a bad day, and you got a lock for a reason. You got a big 3 for a reason because you're the king of betting. I'm up to $25, which is nice to feel. I also took Dylan Cease over strikeout prop today. It was at 6.5, and I just want to give you advice out there. If you're on your PointsBet app and you're looking at Dylan Cease K props, and if it's at 6.5. You just hit the over. Just take it. It's likely going to go over most times.
It wasn't even a sweat today.
And you'll win some money. It's not. And it wasn't a sweat the last time he walked out there. People needed 6.5 versus the Yankees, and he got it in the first to 10 batters, I'm pretty sure, which is, pretty damn efficient. Jack R. says happy birthday, our guy from IU. And he says heats are locked tonight. So, we need the locks with Cody's bank going down. We need to be securing wins tonight. What do you think about the matchups? We got the Celtics and Heat, and the Warriors and Mavericks. What do you think about the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals matchup starting tonight with the Celtics and Heat?
I thought the entire time that the Celtics and the Bucks were playing that whoever came out of that series was going to win the NBA championship. And the Heat, they really surprised me with the 76ers. I mean, when I said that was before those series had played through. So now I'm like on the fence with those two teams in terms of like who's coming out of the East. Out of the West right now, I think majority of people think the Warriors have the championship experience. But, Luka's like this. I mean, this is the furthest he's gotten in the playoffs. So, like, who knows? Like, they're just hot right now. And the way they beat the Suns like they did, like the number one team in the West. So, I guess I would still say the Celtics are like the team I think that can win it all just based off how they were playing at the end of the year and how they've been playing in the playoffs. But if I had to choose another team, not the Celtics, I'd probably lean the Warriors.
Yeah, I think that, and one thing too, I'm reminiscent to the first betting remote show that we did, and we previewed the NBA playoff series, and the Celtics, there was a booster odd on PointsBet. It was Celtics and Nets to make the Eastern Conference Finals at plus 230. Classic CHGO bet stuff here, not betting the good props that we mentioned. But Jack disagrees with you here. He says betting everything on the Heat, and Warriors win in 5. I just think that Luka does have that different factor, and you noticed it when he was an 18-year-old playing overseas. He just has this next level. He has this ability to lock in and really command a team. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes up against the Warriors. I would take the Warriors to win that series.
There's a more talent.
Luka is a horrible. I agree. I'll start by saying I would take the Warriors too, but Luka is such a bad matchup for that team. Just he is so big. Mm-hmm. You don't even realize that. Not only is he an amazing, the guy is 6'8", 225. Like, he's bigger than almost anyone who is athletic enough to get in front of him, and that he's going to give the Warriors.
And he can play like any position, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and that's the thing that like really was stupid about him coming out of the draft. Like, people were saying he's too slow, and it's like he's overseas making these pros look stupid.
As
like,
a 16-year-old winning the EuroLeague MVP.
Right. It's not about how fast you are. It's how you use it, and it's how you use your body and your weight. So that it really makes him a star, and it's going to be interesting to see how he.
I am
just goes up against
him.
the Warriors.
Of the 4 teams left, I am rooting for the Mavericks more than any team. The Mavericks won that series against the Suns because they just got hot from 3, man. He would do what he did, but then he could kick it out. And, like, it didn't matter who it was. I felt like they were all hitting their threes. And then you had Jalen Brunson, who's playing for a max contract, it feels like now. Like, he just came into, like, his own in a big way. And, yeah, but, again, I think in a 7-game series, the Warriors are just going to, out.
Warriors have been here. I like to think they've faced a big opponent that's almost, impossible to slow down. I like to take the championship pedigree. I agree.
Yeah, it's tough to go away from that. And Jack R saying Luka can't guard either. I think Kerr exposes that, but nobody can guard Luka. And also Lawrence checking back in, the Law Dog saying, I miss my fellow D-Gens. Also, I'm chilling at the beach and about to eat some delicious pineapple. So it sounds like he's enjoying
he's
vacation.
He's just watching some CHGO. So, I mean, that's okay.
And the best way to support CHGO is by watching and downloading our podcasts and interacting with us on our social media sites. But the other way, the big way, is to support the people that support us, and that is the PointsBet app. You can download the PointsBet app right now and use code CHGO when you sign up. If you do that right now, you get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. But that's not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker. That's $2,000 in free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free t-shirt from CHGO Locker, all for making more than a $50 first-time deposit at PointsBet. If you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we will help you out. PointsBet is your home for live in-play betting, and it just got even better. Introducing PointsBet's newest feature, the live NBA same-game parlay. For the first time ever, you can build the perfect live NBA same-game parlay only with PointsBet. When you're watching the Celtics and Heat tonight, you can pick your favorite bets and combine them to make the perfect same-game parlay. And our favorite part about the PointsBet app is you can boost your odds. Let's say you throw together a same-game parlay of plus 500. You can boost that up, and they'll give you a very nice boost. Maybe you get that up to plus 600. You're able to turn $5 into 30 instead of turning 5 into 20. That's a nice deal. Or maybe it'd be 5 into 25, but still, it's you get more money out of it. So that's why we like the boost.
More money.
You can watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Online sign-up is available in Illinois. You can download the PointsBet app right now and register your account from start to finish, all from your phone. So what are you waiting for? Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life. PointsBet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700. All right, Cody, what's your big 3 look like tonight?
All right, well, I'm just mainly betting for the Cubs game tonight because it's genuinely the only thing I give 2 shits about tonight. because it's my birthday and I just want the Cubs to win. So let's start with JT Brubaker, under 4.5 strikeouts. I know we've kind of been running with this trend. It hasn't been a very great trend for a while, but JT Brubaker, he has gone under 5 strikeouts in 3 of his last 5 starts. Nice. He had a 6 strikeout game on April 19th, and he had a 9 strikeout game on May 7th. His last outing, he only threw 3. And then against the Cubs back on April 24th, he threw 4. So that explains why the line's at 4.5. It's at plus 110. And the fact that he's only done it 2 times out of his last 5 appearances, I like those odds. I like that. Now, the only thing that kind of scares me is like the Cubs offense. They have been scoring early, but then in the middle innings, they will find a way to start striking out. So we got a bad beat could be coming. But I also, Brubaker, he has a lot of potential, but the most he's pitched this year is 5 innings. Mm-hmm. So if the Cubs can score early like they have been in the last 7 games, maybe he gets out of the game in the 3rd inning. Against the Cubs back on April 24th, he did only pitch 3 innings. So the idea behind it is that it won't even be close because the Cubs jump on him early. And it doesn't even necessarily mean runs, but just like force him to throw more pitches than you would like in less than 5 innings. Force him out early, right?
The bullpen.
So I like that. I like Cubs' first 5 innings. Keegan Thompson's starting tonight. I don't think he's going to go more than 5 innings. So with the way that they've been playing in the last 7 games, they've scored early and they've had leads in the middle innings in 5 out of those 7 games, I'm pretty sure. And so, yeah, at plus 100, I like it. And then Cubs money line because the Cubs are playing well right now.
And they're playing the Pirates.
145. Yeah, and they're playing the Pirates. Again, playing the Pirates. They're coming off 2 series where they beat the Diamondbacks and the Padres, and they just won 9-0 last night. You got a very up-and-coming arm going for you tonight. And, like their offense, there's still a lot of work to be done, but they have given themselves a chance to win in the last 7 games.
Well, and it's your birthday. So
and it's my birthday.
So they have to win. They need to win. If they don't win, they're going to get a lot of angry profanities sworn at them on the CHGO Cubs postgame.
Yes.
So it's important for them to win. You were out yesterday, by the way. You were at the game.
I was
live. So we had our guy Stephen Nicholas step in for you. He went perfect.
Did he?
He didn't lose yesterday.
Wow.
He went 3-0, I think, on the picks that he said. And the ones that he liked.
Three-person show.
He's a good bettor.
Yeah.
He is we are bad bettors. You're better than I am. I'm easily the worst bettor of the 3. And Steven's not on the show. And I think he might be the best bettor of us here. But let's go to my big 3. Yesterday I went 3-6-1 in my Big 10, which honestly I was happy with. I'm not a great bettor. So I went 3-6-1. The 3 victories were nice. This is what I'm going with tonight. Reds money line at plus 135. I know it's the Reds. I know we don't bet the Reds here, but they're going up against the Guardians. The Guardians aren't great. They're going up against Zach Plesac, who isn't usually in the strike zone. And Connor Overton is starting for the Reds. In his 3 starts, the Reds are 2-1. They have 9 wins. So, the guy has won 2 of their 9 games, basically. He at least gives them a chance more than any of the other pitchers on the Reds. That's why I like the Reds tonight at plus 135. So we'll roll with that. I also like Shane McClanahan over 7.5 Ks against the Detroit Tigers. That's at minus 112. McClanahan has gone over 8 strikeout. He's had 8 or more strikeouts, and I think 4 starts, and the Tigers stink. And I don't think I've seen Shane McClanahan a ton. So I just like that mixture right there. I'm also going with the White Sox minus 1.5. That's at plus 145. I like the Sox. I know Davis Martin is starting for the Sox. He's never made an MLB start. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. The Royals stink. They just fired their hitting coach. The Sox just won 2 against them. I don't love Brady Singer going up against the White Sox for Brady Singer's just stance. I don't think Brady Singer will do well against the Sox, and that's also why I'm taking Brady Singer under 3.5 strikeouts. Brad Keller was at 3.5 yesterday. He only struck out 3. Brady Singer is a worse pitcher. Probably won't go long for this game, so I do like Brady Singer under strikeouts at plus 105. And the other one, my lock of the night, I'm going to go Heat and Celtics under 204.5. The Heat just play such great defense, and the Celtics are a good defensive team too, so I really don't think this is going to be a high-scoring affair.
Jack, he says the Heat are the locks. We mentioned that earlier. I do like the Heat to cover tonight. I didn't have it in my big
-2?
It is -2. I do like the Heat to win and cover tonight. They've played very well at home this postseason, and also they didn't have to play as many games in the last series as the Celtics did. The Celtics are literally coming off of Game 7, on Sunday, so it's been a day. He'd have had a couple more days of rest, and then all of that stuff. So I like Heat to cover here. I also like Jimmy Butler over points, rebounds, and assists. I was reading something on Twitter.
Well, and Jack Garza has it right here. Jimmy Butler over 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, okay. Well, then we got.
What were you reading on Twitter?
I saw some tweet. I don't know. It just said that has been really good. I don't know.
That he has been doing that.
He's been
often.
doing something like that.
Right, well,
he's had a great playoffs too. So I've been avoiding betting the Heat, and it's not been winning me money. As you can tell, I'm down to $58, and so maybe it's time that I start betting the Heat because, again, against the 76ers, I bet on the 76ers 3 or 4 different times, and they didn't cover.
Right, and looking at this, just I think in his past 4 games, 33 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, so that would have put him over 36. 40 points, so he got it right there just on points alone. 23, 9 and 6, so he goes over there, and then 32, 8 and 4. So that has been something to ride right there. And he's also going Marcus Smart and Alan Horford are out tonight for the Celtics. So we're looking for a Miami Heat victory. So that's what we're looking for, a Heat victory. We're looking for under 204.5 in the Celtics game. In the White Sox game, we're going Brady Singer under 3.5 Ks and the White Sox -2.5. In the Cubs Pirates game, you're going under JT Brubaker 4.5 Ks.
Yep.
Cubs first 5 innings, and then the Cubs money line. And then I got Shane McClanahan in the Rays game over 7.5. And the first one is Reds money line. So we'll see how it turns out. We're probably going to be millionaires.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The Pirates have 3 hits in their last 18 innings. The Cubs better win tonight. That's all I'm saying.
Who's on the mound? Keegan
Thompson. Okay. And if they can get a lead, then they got that insane bullpen that they have. And they will be in position. I can't guarantee it, but they will be in position. And Vegas actually has them as a favorite tonight. They haven't been favorites very often this year. And
Efros is fun. So maybe get to see him tonight. So that's going to do it for CHGO Bets Daily. Shout out to Joey, our great producer. Shout out to Jack and Lawrence for hanging out in the comments. And happy birthday to Cody. Happy birthday again. Make sure you follow the man on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. Follow the show on Twitter at CHGO_bets. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. But for Cody, for Joey, I'm Sean, and we'll see you tomorrow when we're millionaires.